Okay. I guess if we're ready to get started.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Roll20 always gets mad at me when I open too many character sheets. Just let me make it bigger.
Yeah. Alright. So, here we are. At the very corner of the map. You guys, previous session, you guys went camping, which went okay for V. A lot more okay than I thought it would.
Right? It did, mostly because I think he was too tired to complain at that point.
Yeah, you got the shit beat out of you.
Yeah. Fine.
You also lost a precious item of clothing, which was not technically Milo's. Yeah, it is. It's not technically Milo's fault, but yeah, some APOM has it now. It's in a better place. What can we say? And then you guys.
Put it to good use. Put it to good use, I suppose. Hopefully.
No.
Do they even know how to wear clothes?
They don't. There's
when
no
they
good.
find out, that's when Planet of the Apes happens.
Planet of the APOM.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Wah, wah. What have you started, Bella?
It would honestly be infinitely more terrifying if it was like 8 Pokemon, because they have supernatural abilities that the Planet of the Apes didn't. They just had guns and hyper intelligence.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely, probably worse.
Well, as long as it's like slacking, I don't think a lot's gonna get done.
It's also confined to Shell Island, so if nothing else, this place.
I'm sure it'll just stay there. Yeah.
But we're used to that. We've adventured in Barovia. We leave devastation in our wake.
Yeah, right. What's the difference? Barovia, tyranny, Pokemon.
You just cause chaos everywhere you go. Speaking of chaos, yeah, you also decided to venture a little bit further up north, up the beach. Went Pokemon hunting, found some items and some interesting things. Didn't find a lot of Pokemon. Milo did attempt to beat up an APOM. However, the APOM, upon realizing that Milo was after its treasure, decided to hightail it out of there. After which you went and climbed a tree very quickly. Milo, you got some berries. And then you found poor Barry. Now, Barry, he has been having some really good days, but now he's had to deal with some really bad days because you talked him into a battle. And I think I just wanted to double check how many active Pokemon do you guys have now, because I know some Pokemon fainted and we only managed to procure like 3 revives for all of you. So how's that going?
I have 2 half Pokemons. So maybe combined I have 1 Pokemon.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm just gonna recover. Riolu's hit points with the potion.
Okay. Is Riolu like down? Because it's a
wait.
0?
Oh, sorry. That was Piper. Yes. I am healing Piper.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. If you want them kind of out in the open.
No, I just
looked
at the hit points wrong. I was healing whoever I still had.
Yes.
It made sense.
Okay, so you have Piper. You also technically have the
Chester.
Yes, Chester. Okay. Yes. Oh, that's right.
I'm not using the APOM. Yeah. It would be in.
It's in Acacia's. Yeah, it's at Acacia's right now.
Yeah.
That's right.
We did send her back. Yeah.
Yes. So you have Piper right now, and you do have Chester. And then what's going on with you, kid? Where are your Pokemon at?
I've got Zubat and Oddish.
Okay. Oh, and Froakie, she's out.
Yeah, Froakie was the only one that got knocked out of kids.
Yeah.
Because he, stomped us.
Everybody immediately identified Froki as a threat, and she unfortunately got piled on.
She became the
Poor
problem
Froki.
we had to fix, and it was too late at that point.
Froki did a good
Meanwhile,
job.
we found out Barry was holding out on us, and he had a goddamn choke just waiting.
He didn't want to fight.
Right? Yeah.
You forced his hand. Alright, well, at this point you have given all of your life advice, unsolicited life coach advice to Barry regarding his interpersonal communication, as well as you gave him like business advice, I think. Is that right?
Mostly life advice.
Yeah, mostly life advice.
Alright.
I think.
We also gave him. I bought a couple of things of jam.
That's right.
We made up for it.
You did.
We also told him maybe he shouldn't do his business here and to pick somewhere better. But
that's right. You were
that's
like,
neither
pack up,
here
go
nor there,
somewhere
I
else.
Why are you here?
He was trying to avoid the likes of you, but
Yeah, I mean, that's
well,
fair.
that's too bad.
And with that, I think we can go ahead and continue now. I will say, with all of the adventures that you've been having so far, even given the fact that you probably woke up pretty early today, it is about, I don't know, noon-ish, right? It's like 12, maybe 1. So what is the plan from here on out? Are you just going to continue in this direction towards a kind of a deeper part of the forest, or?
Well, I didn't consider that because I thought that the map just sort of ended. So I thought we were gonna go back, but now I want to explore deeper forest because it's been taunted.
Well, how deep into no man's land do we actually want to go?
Okay, so we're what, like 4 hours hike back to? So if we spend 2 more hours out here, let's go another hour into the forest. That's then a 5-hour hike back. That'll get us back around dusk. I mean, D seems pretty chill at night. Last time we left at night, so maybe. Did we ever get? No, we never got her number.
No, she refused to give it to us.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, they're friends with Acacia, right? If we message Acacia, do you think they could pass the message on to D? Like,
Hold on, let me ask.
okay.
Professor Acacia, can you tell Grandma to come pick us up?
I mean, I think that's literally the...
Tell Grandma to be ready to go at dusk, because we'll be back at dusk. Give me D's number. That's even better.
I would say approximately 5 minutes passes, and like you see the little red icon almost immediately, but then finally you get a response, and it's just, what is DS?
Space. We'll also say goodbye to Barry and wish him good luck in his business ventures, and that will use the
Okay.
Oranberry jars, they're like potions, right?
They function basically exactly the same as potions, but like oran berries, they can be technically attached to a holster type thing for your Pokemon to use during battle as well.
We gotta get one of those adorable little holsters.
Right, I was just trying to think. Like, I had a dream once where I was this guy who made stuff. I wish I was that guy here.
That's weird. I mean, you could just like, what if you just take like a piece of like shoelace and just tie it to your Pokemon?
Oh, like a necklace?
Sure.
To just have the bottle just sort of clanging around while they're running around and fighting. Just,
why not?
I mean, did you see the one that Natu had? It was kind of like tucked
Yeah, that
in
was
right under the wing.
complicated.
It was super discreet. I mean, that's fine. We're like 5 hours away from her right now.
What if we send it and we assume she's gonna go for it, and then 3 hours from now when we're starting the trek back and we're like halfway there, we get a we can't leave tonight, so you guys just have some fun.
I mean, either way, then we head back to the Pokemon Center and don't have to sleep outside.
It's up to you.
I mean, I can't really argue with it. I want to, but I can't. So,
Especially, who the fuck knows where in the middle of a forest?
I mean, that's the best place to camp. I mean, who knows
No.
what kind of cool Pokemon you're gonna find, or we'll find you.
The kind that kill you in your sleep. Like Ursaring.
All right. After a while, you get a little ding, and Professor Acacia sends you Dee's contact number information. And what do you write to Dee?
He probably
Tell him
just quick. Was it?
I was tell them you're the Poke IRS and you need them to pay off a ticket or they're gonna be arrested.
No, because then if she blocks me, then I don't get to tell her that it was a joke.
You gotta call her and be like, I'm contacting you about your boat's extended warranty.
We've been trying to reach you.
For so long. Do I call her or do I send her a message?
I mean, I feel like she's a little more old-fashioned. She might understand the phone a little bit better than text messaging. But I don't know. She's also smart, so either way.
As
think-
we walk,
I think calling would be the good call. I feel like if you text her, she might not actually look at her phone for over
yeah,
probably 5.
for about 3 hours, like Acacia said. Alright. Just as we're walking through the forest, if I have service.
You know,
That's the
surprisingly
first
you
question.
do, actually. It's not a lot. You have like 2 bars, sometimes it goes down to 1, but you never lose service.
Okay.
The internet's
But
really
he'll just,
slow, but calling works.
He'll just, like, put his phone out in front of them, like, while they walk and just, like, turn it on speakerphone and call her.
Okay. As you are like slowly walking through the woods and the sound of the ocean gets further and further behind you, you make a call. It rings for an obscenely long amount of time, and all of you are kind of nervously exchanging looks like, oh boy, does she know how to answer a phone call? But
Did she mean that it takes her 3 hours to answer, like, a physical call or a text message? I didn't think it rang for that long.
But eventually, finally, clicks through and you hear a familiar, yes, hello, can I help you? Who is this?
Good. This is... these are the children that you stranded on this island. Hello.
Well, that narrows it down. Almost none, dearie. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Pulling your leg. It was,
Was concerned.
it was V, wasn't it? Sounds like
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep.
Congrats, ding ding.
Well, what can I do for you, dearie? You alright?
Yeah, we're in the middle of the forest. Just wondering if we came back tonight, can we leave then tonight?
Yeah. Don't see why not. I got most of my stuff taken care of. Should probably be able to wrap it up. How late were you planning on leaving? Or how early, I suppose?
Dusk.
Milo,
Like probably around
Yeah.
dusk. I figure it's gonna take
Hopefully-
it. We'll explore here for like another hour, and then turn around, and then it'll take like 5 hours to walk back. And so we should be there around like 6:30. If you're good to shove off at that point.
Sure, sure.
And maybe,
Probably make that.
do you have food on the boat, or do we need to eat before we get on the boat?
Well, I mean, yeah, I do have provisions with me. If you'd like. Oh boy, I
Are they
haven't cooked
good?
for a while. I can make you boys sandwiches. You like sandwiches?
Sounds
I like
edible.
sandwiches. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
All right. Well, in that case, how about you just? Oh wait, no, you can't do that. How old are you? Like 14? Never mind.
Yeah.
Disregard that. I was gonna ask you to pick me up a bottle of wine to go with it, but don't think that's gonna work out. All right. Well,
I could damn well try. That would be funny.
No, you really are just like. Never mind. All right. Well, anyway, don't worry about it. Make you boys some sandwiches. See you at 6 tonight at the docks, same place as we were parked.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
Might be a little closer to 7. Just
Yeah.
stuff goes sideways or wrong. I'm sure
Hike
it won't. It probably will.
through the goddamn woods.
Don't worry. With
We
who's
also-
involved, I expect you all to be fashionably late anyway.
Yeah, we also got to stop by the Pokemon Center before we head out because we got some boys down,
True.
Oh yeah, we
or
do.
some girls.
All of them.
Yeah. So let's plan to leave at 7.
Sure. I'm not in a hurry. Just meet me when you meet me.
Sounds good.
Okie dokie.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Okay, bye, kids. And kid. And Milo.
Bye.
All right.
Let's see if there's
Okay,
anything
bye.
cool or weird or unusual here in this little patch of forest, or if there are like just some Apom that we can, use to train our Pokemon a bit, and then
Yeah.
we can just head on back and hopefully maybe I don't know, it took us 2 days to get down here, so now that we're in the islands, Cinnabar should be like a day's sail, maybe 2 days sail away. So
I hope
hopefully we
so.
can
I
be
have
there
no
soon.
idea.
Okay. As
Do you think people
guys-
die in here?
Nah.
In the woods, absolutely. People die all the time.
But like in these woods, like in the Pokemon Reserve? Do you think
I
they
don't
would
know.
find their bodies?
He said that Pelipper would swallow you. I'm sure, like, it's capable of eating the body, right?
Mm.
I bet there's an urban tale about a Pelipper eating a body.
Do they even eat meat? I guess they're birds. Do birds eat meat?
Yeah, and it's horrifying.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Why?
And they're hungry.
A lot of things eat meat. Meat's kind of,
But they don't
tasty.
even have like teeth. How do they eat it?
That's why it's horrifying,
Yeah.
because they have a gullet, and a lot of them will like eat stones and stuff to help that, and it just gets ground up in a separate organ for digestion. It's horrifying.
Ew. What the hell? Milo, is that true? Is he fucking with me?
Do not know well
Do
enough.
birds eat people?
Maybe, like if they're big enough.
Why? Why?
There's probably like a bird type Pokemon out there big enough that could theoretically eat a person, but I don't know. What it,
You guys have never seen like a Braviary or a Mandibuzz?
No?
oh yeah.
They are
or
huge.
Zero probably would be big enough too. I mean,
But their mouths are so tiny. Like they're
when-
big, but they're like narrow.
Well, Mandibuzz is more like it would eat your remains.
yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Kid does his best to like pantomime the general shape of a Mandibuzz, but you get like a weird half egg shape, like lanky neck, really sharp beak. Like
Sounds.
Roll a
probably doesn't help
performance.
at all. It just makes it even worse.
Roll a performance.
kind of
First
Pokemon-
roll of the night.
What kind of Pokemon do you have in Johto? Oh my god, nice.
Oh my
yeah.
god, amazing.
Goes about as well as I pictured.
I was also it's not a Johto native. Definitely not from Johto.
Okay.
But I
Is
mean,
this
you gotta
the-
like,
Hold on. If I like open my Pokedex, is it the kind that you can like search Pokemon you haven't seen yet, or do you have to see them first?
You can search by name, yes.
Okay. Just type in Mandibuzz and try to spell it correctly.
Alright, it takes you a couple of tries, and with the three of you guessing, I would say you are eventually able to stumble upon an unregistered Pokemon, since you haven't seen one, nor really met one yet. You do get a couple of photos that other trainers within the database have taken. And yeah, they're kind of blurry, they're taken from afar, but there is definitely a picture in there that is slightly blurred out of a Mandibuzz, like, on the ground in some sort of almost desert-like environment, and you can see that it is holding something with one claw and kind of pulling with its beak.
No,
And it
what
is...
the fuck?
Yeah, it's blurred out, but you can definitely see some red pixels in there.
Ugh.
I mean, everything has to eat,
Just,
but
I don't. I guess.
that's why we have our Pokemon with us to keep us safe and, you know, keep them at bay if they try to attack us. And for the most part, they don't attack humans like that Onyx. The Onyx only attacked because humans cut through its nest. If we hadn't invaded its territory, if we hadn't built our train tracks through its home, it wouldn't have attacked. That's
Yeah,
just
but I
sort of
mean-
like the natural state.
That wasn't our fault, but it still attacked us for it.
It struck out at humans just in general. It didn't understand that we weren't the ones that built the train. We were using it, and that's all that mattered.
Yeah, we were kind of in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know? Like,
Mhm.
if we had busted through yours or Milo's room, and, what? God forbid, Milo over here dies, and his mom finds out and he sees us in the room, she's not going to think we didn't do it, you know? Might overreact a little bit.
So your mom
Except
would
she's
kill-
not a giant. Well, she's not a giant Onyx. It's not, you know, the Onyx
I mean,
kind of probably didn't know its own strength and that we were
I
just a
wouldn't-
couple of feeble kids.
Right?
I honestly wouldn't doubt that Milo's mom would probably try to kill us if Milo was dead.
Milo's mom would probably do more
She'd
damage
probably-
than an Onyx.
She'd
You said
probably
that
succeed too.
his whole face just goes kind of like blank. He's like, yeah, no, we're not gonna. Don't
Let's
ever.
not find out.
Yeah, don't tell her about that, because she'll just freak out. And no, I don't want to deal with that.
Somewhere in Pallet,
thinks
Milo's mom sneezes.
How long has it been? How long has it been since we left? Because I can't remember. It's been like 4
Well,
days.
Since you left Pallet, you traveled one day. You were on Seashell Islands, and then you took another day to travel down to the gym. Went back, slept again, and then, or no, you went
Like
back on the same day, and then you
3
hiked out. So this is like your third, fourth day away from home.
Because we slept like twice in a Pokemon Center and once in a tent, I think.
Yes, that sounds right. And then I think there was one on the boat where we had one night on. The
Yeah, we did sleep on the boat too. Okay, so yeah, it's been like 4 days.
I want to make sure that it hasn't been a week, because he has to remember.
Yeah. All right.
Face the wrath.
While you guys are talking, not to interrupt you or anything, but while you guys are
No, no.
talking, you are slowly getting a little bit further into the forest, and the trees are beginning to get larger and larger. Now, this is a tropical environment, more so than you're used to. Pallet is pretty warm, but anything north of that Viridian forest is a temperate forest. It's, less like this, but the roots here are gnarled. There's a lot of vegetation. There's so many sounds that you're hearing. Some of gurgling water, somewhere below you, some of just like Pokemon making noises, leaves rustling, etc. And as I bring you onto the next map, I'm actually very excited and I need you guys to be excited as well, because one of my friends watched us playing, and they abruptly, without really asking me if I wanted to pay them for it, made us some pixel sprites of your characters. So,
Oh, shit. Oh, they're so
Oh my
cute!
god, they're adorable.
Hell yeah, that's right.
No.
I'm very excited to actually place them on the map.
That is amazing.
They should be linked to your characters. But regardless, you guys step out into a forest. Hi, Chespin. Yeah, bring out your Pokemon. Let me know if you need me to
I think he
slap
needs
your
to be smaller.
Pokemon down for you. Oh, yeah. You can't adjust him? I don't understand why I can never... Anyways.
Yeah, we can take them out, but we can't make them any smaller.
Oh, weird. Okay.
You can take them out? How do you do that?
You pull them out from your
You have to
sidebar.
click on the name and drag.
Yeah. You can drag the name out and then the token
Whoa!
inside. You should be able to
Did
do
not
that
know
with
that.
the stuff in Tyranny too, like your Spectre and things like that.
Had no
That's cool.
idea. That would have made things so much easier. That's why I always ask you to get it. I didn't know that was something we could just...
A blessed day. But anyways,
Right. Learn something new.
you guys step out here and what are we looking for? I guess what did you want to explore? Because yeah, this is just a basically it's a thick forest, but it's not all just like trees and trees and trees. There's some clearings here and there. So it's kind of dependent on you for what you're looking for, what you're trying to accomplish, I guess, as you're trekking through. Are you just trying to get as deep as you can? Are you just walking? Or are you looking for Pokemon, looking for fun things to see? What's the
It's
point?
like one more fun thing, I guess.
Okay. I guess everybody who wants to roll me either a perception check if you're just walking and looking, or an investigation if you're actually getting into the brush and getting into the tall grass and, you know, rustling some leaves.
I'm trying to perceive some Pokemon.
Alright.
Try to rustle some out of the bushes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's solid across the board.
V, you are looking for cool stuff or Pokemon?
Cool stuff. I think I've got enough Pokemon at the moment that I gotta work on.
That's excellent. Roll me 2d20, please. This is essentially advantage for my cool stuff table.
Whoopsies.
2d0s.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Double zeros.
for a second, I was like, wait, how did you?
Do it. Roll 2d20, please. I can't get it to work. I am doing something wrong because my brain exploded. There we go. Double
Wow.
fives, apparently.
Double fives.
Okay. All right. V, as you're going through here and rustling around, you bend down and you see something interesting in the grass. You know what? No, for a natural 20, I'll still give you something cool. First of all, you bend down and you see what appears to be... It looks essentially like a green strawberry. There's a couple of them in the bushes, pretty low to the ground, but your head is still kind of full of berries because of berry, and you're like, I wonder if these are edible. I would say there's like 3 of them that you can readily pick.
Okay. Definitely takes all of them.
Okay. So write down that you have 3 rost berries.
3 rost berries.
And then as you also do this, you kind of thread your finger, you're kind of picking the berries, and then you thread your fingers into the leaves further, and you're like, okay, is there any more? Because, like, there's some here. And you see something a little bit shiny further in by the roots of a tree. It's really interesting. It looks like pieces of rock, but there's something to them.
Definitely go over there and dig around.
Okay. I have a question for you. Do you have Ivory with you right now?
Yes.
Okay.
She's walking with me by my side.
Okay. You crouch down and begin to kind of like look around and see what these are. I want you to picture kind of like, not shards of rock essentially, but like, you know how in archaeological digs they sometimes find pieces of like arrowheads essentially? That's kind of what it looks like slate rock essentially. They don't look like arrowheads. They don't look man-made, but it looks like something has been shattered here recently. And there's an odd greenish glint to them and a kind of pattern, like veiny pattern. And as you bend down, of course, Ivory, being Ivory, immediately gets in there and begins to also sniff, like, I'm helping. And you see something very strange. You see Ivory's entire form do a shiver. Not like she's shaking or like she's cold. You see her fur literally begin to kind of like shift in an unnatural way. And for a second, there's a greenish tint to her. And then she pulls back and kind of like shakes herself. And then it's gone.
Weird.
I know what it is. I get it.
And just like pick her up.
Oops.
Pick her up a little bit, just like, don't do that. What was that about? And I'll reach down and pick up the items that I got.
Okay.
Or whatever I found.
You find approximately 3 of these weird, like, slate pieces of rock. There's not a lot of them. And as Ivory sniffs them again, her form does that weird shiver, but it doesn't actually do anything definitively. It's just seems to be every time she gets close to it, it's seemingly reacting with her to a certain extent.
Huh. Alright. Just look at them. Figure out if I can figure out what they are while everybody else wanders around.
Okay. You'll probably have to take a while to do that because you'll either have to search online or look it up another way. But
yeah, he just takes time to do that.
Okay, sounds good. What about, let's go to Milo. Milo, with your 19, good rolls, guys. With your 19, what are you looking for? You're looking for Pokemon or what's?
Yeah, he's looking for a fight.
Okay.
So if you wanna,
Yes.
I don't know what kid's looking for, but he's kind of just like, we don't have a lot of time, so he's trying to get a little bit more training in for his Pokemon before we leave the island, because he doesn't know how much we're going to be able to do at Cinnabar before we get, into the gym.
Okay.
So
Sounds
he's just sort of like creeping through tall grass, like jumping at stuff, trying to startle Pokemon out so that he can fight them.
incredible. Roll me a d20, please. Let's see what you get.
Natural 20.
That's
definitely not good.
What's the worst that could happen?
And what's gonna murder Milo this time?
So we're kind of like separated in this tall grass over here, and Milo's just creeping through, and we're getting ready to jump out at something that we probably see rustling between the two of us, so we're getting ready for like a pincer attack, whatever is about to just
utterly annihilate you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh god, it's an Onyx!
Well, yeah.
What now?
As you guys are rustling through the grass, you hear Chespin suddenly begin to sneeze. And, oh boy, give me 1 second.
Oh no,
I need, because Chespin's out there, he's investigating it. I really quickly need Chespin to roll me a charisma saving throw.
Okay. That is just a charisma check. That's a 13.
Okay, meets it, beats it. That's very good. You turn around, hearing Chespin sneezing and kind of looking weird, just in time to see something moving by the flower bed that he's discovered. And for a second you think they're mushrooms again, because that's what you've kind of seen before. But then you see it begin to rise up, and along with it there is a kind of plume of pinkish, reddish dust of spores, essentially, that goes up. And you see Chester sway a couple of times right before the smell hits you next. And it is a really weird, sickly smell. And I would say you don't even have to roll because you kind of saw this before. you see a gloom rising up out of the grass.
Okay.
And I guess at this point, if you want to attack it, we can roll initiative, but it is just kind of looking up at you. Not looking too, pleased to be disturbed.
So I do, because I want to fight it. I don't know, looking at it, I don't know if Chester is the best one, because he's just going to get annihilated by the poison in that matchup. So he might kind of, seeing it, creep back.
Okay.
But because I also don't want to leave Kid and V out of it. I want all of us to be able to train together. So.
Okay. So you're kind of backing away from the gloom, essentially, and being like, yes, maybe later.
He'll kind of like indicate for Chester to sneak back over to him, and he'll pick him up and be like, okay, let's actually try to do this as a group. And he'll kind of sneak back to the others and see what everybody's up to before we try to go jump it. He'll also swap out Chester for Piper, just in case.
Sounds good. Give me 1 second, please. I just gotta make sure. I just gotta roll something for the gloom, just because I want to know.
Before you jump a gloom.
Actually, just out of curiosity as well, Milo, can you roll me an Arcana, or not a poke handling, what is like poke knowledge? Whatever we set that to be.
Arcana, which is a 9.
Yeah, you think if you all work together, you can probably take on a gloom.
Yeah. I mean, we could do this. What is it? Like, first evolution or second evolution form? It's fine. It's fine. We got this.
All right. Kid, what are you doing? What are you looking for?
I'm gonna tell V to keep those fucking stones away from that gloom, but he's just kind of rustling through the grass. Pretty much the same thing as Milo. He's just looking to see what kind of Pokemon to pop out.
Excellent. Can you roll me a d20 as well, please? Okay. Okay. You are in a slightly more dark part of the forest. So you're not super surprised when you see a familiar round shape resting on top of a branch. It is orb-like, it is circular, but it also has a tail, and it is clinging onto that branch with a single leg. You think pretty confidently that you have found a sleeping hoot-hoot, and I will leave it up to you whether you will disturb its restful slumber.
How high in the tree is it?
How high in the tree is the hoot-hoot?
Yes.
The trees here are kind of huge. I would say it's at least 15, 20 feet off the ground, because you did see it.
Okay, well, as Milo's making his way back to us, he's just gonna walk up and see Kid putting on his climbing gear.
Oh no. Are you about to freaking catch a Pokemon with your bare hands again?
He is certainly gonna try, because the hoot-hoot's cool.
Okay.
I'll spot you.
Absolutely. Alright, you put on your gear. Go ahead and make your climbing check, please. It's athletics, I believe.
And the gear gives advantage, right?
Yep. Believe so. Or you add your proficiency? I actually don't know. Not sure.
Looks like he already had proficiency in athletics.
Yes, indeed. All right. Yes. Okay. You are beginning to climb up the street. Now, it's not super high up, so it's not like you're worried or anything. However, are you trying to be stealthy at all, or are you just making your way up there?
He's gonna try to be a little bit stealthy. He doesn't want to wake it up and, like, scare it off before he gets up there.
Okay, go ahead and roll me just a cursory stealth check. Okay. The pythons are clinking together a little bit. So halfway through your climb, the hoot hoot kind of stirs, shakes itself a little bit, shivers, and you see it turn around very smoothly, and you're suddenly faced with two red eyes. You're about 5 feet down from it now, so like a body length away, but it is now just staring you down like, what the fuck is happening?
Hello?
Alright, so while he's still attached to the tree, he's gonna dig in his bag and he's gonna offer it a pizza berry.
Okay. Roll a persuasion with advantage, or Pokemon handling with advantage. I'll allow either one. Yeah.
Hey.
This Hoot Hoot has just woken up from sleep, and like a cat that wakes up to the scent of tuna, essentially, it kind of begins to click its beak before it's even aware of what it's doing, and you see it, tilt its head down and kind of almost begin to reach down, and then it flaps its wings, and it takes off for a moment, and you're like, oh shoot, is it going away? But it actually flies down to a branch even closer to you, tilts its head, and begins to, very carefully, at first, picks at the berry once, checks your reaction, and then continues to kind of, not woodpecker it, but begins to kind of tear at it. Seems to be enjoying.
Okay, cool. You're pretty chill to have just woken up. Glad you didn't try to rip my face off. I was gonna ask it, knowing it can't respond, but would it be cool if I pet you? He's holding the one hand out with the berry, and he's tentatively reaching out with his other to try to gently give it a pat, just to see how it reacts.
No, I like this. Roll me, this time it will be a persuasion check, but with advantage, because you did feed it.
Well, this is what I was trying to avoid. Okay. Right.
Not bad.
Thankfully, because he's not very persuasive.
You're just trying to pet it, not grab it or anything, right?
No,
Okay.
he's just giving it a little pet.
Cool. The Hoot Hoot is watching you very intently. You can tell that it seems to understand your intent, but after a few moments of staring at your hand and then staring at you, and the glare is intense, it is looking into your very soul. But it doesn't move away, and after a while, as you reach out and kind of scritch it a little bit, it narrows its eyes, and at first it might look to a passerby like it's angry, but it's actually doing that thing that owls do when it like squeezes its eyes shut and kind of does almost like a cat-like expression. It seems pretty happy with the situation.
Like, yes.
That's adorable. Alright, so now can we persuade you into coming along with us? If we get you more berries, would you be down to tag along, Hoot Hoot?
It's kind of looking back at you. You're kind of still petting it, and it glances back at you and just kind of goes, it's not moving away or anything. After a while, after this petting, when you pull back a little bit, it suddenly opens its wings, flaps them a couple of times, and then flies over and lands directly on top of your hat.
Everyone loves the hat.
Right?
They're the strangest Pokemon trainers. Like the most.
You gotta... Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. I can't even think of the words. Go ahead.
You
He's just
really
gonna,
do have
like-
the strangest approach.
He's just gonna casually look up, like, careful not to tip his head back too far in case it's, perching comfortably. Just give it a second, see what's happening, and then slowly start climbing down to see if it stays.
Okay. It does. It's fully awake now, and it's just kind of swaying gently. You can feel just one of its claws because it seems to be scooping up the other foot up into its round body somehow. But yeah, it's just kind of hanging on. At one point, you think that your hat might be falling off because the hoot hoot is a lot heavier, but then it kind of digs its claws in, and it's not painful, it's just a little uncomfortable, like when a cat like puts its claws into your clothes and into your skin sometimes to kind of anchor
You're
itself
like, oh,
there.
damn it.
Yeah.
You mean Joe all the time?
Alright, so I guess you guys just saw a kid go up a tree randomly and then slowly slide back down, and now there's a hoot hoot on his head as he gets
Yeah.
back to the ground.
Yeah, V, as you walk over, it's like...
He looks up from like trying to study and figure out what the fuck these things are, and then he looks up. He's like, "Wow, what the fuck?
Okay,
Why can't
I
I
made
do
a friend.
that?" When I tried to do that, he hates me, or she hates me. What the fuck?
You know what it is? You know what I think you need to do? You need to get you
What?
a hat.
I don't want to wear a hat.
You can wear it. You can wear it like sideways or off to one side. You know,
I look stupid with my hair.
we just got to find the right hat for you. He says as he's like gently petting the hoot hoot, still just standing on his.
I'm just like, I'm just waiting for it to fly away, but it doesn't seem to want to, and like, I want you to catch it. It's like we have it, but it doesn't seem to want to fly away. So,
Do you just own it now, I guess?
I am gonna say if it was to come along, and as he says that, he kind of pulls a Pokeball out, and he's not gonna just like throw it at him or anything, or at it, because we don't know if it's a boy or a girl. But he's gonna kind of hold the Pokeball up and just ask it, "Hey, are you cool? Do you want to
You
come
want to
along?
live here now?
Hey, you can come through." He kind of gestures to Zubat, just hanging off of one shoulder. You know, she's just been chilling this whole time.
I want to do something interesting because it likes you, kid, but as you're kind of holding the Pokeball out, it seems to be considering its options, and it also glances at V and it glances at Milo. I want both V and Milo to roll me persuasion checks, essentially. Because it seems to be considering whether or not it wants to join this strange brigade.
V's kind of just sitting over there with a couple rocks in his hand, just like pouting.
hey,
Hey! Hey! Okay. Yeah, the Hoot Hoot looks left to Milo, looks right to V. It's weird because, like, throughout all of this, I don't know actually, kid, have you continued to kind of pet it?
Yeah, he's as long as it's chill.
Yeah.
He kind of loves Pokemon just in general, so just you guys need to be ready because we're gonna run into big things, and he's gonna try to do the same thing. Just as a heads up.
Yeah.
oh,
No,
glad
cute,
I got
don't
the
pet
gloom
nursery,
and
oh
you got the
God.
hoot hoot, because this would be a whole different situation where our roles reversed.
Yeah.
Where you get murdered by a balloon.
Yeah, right.
No, yeah, the Hoot Hoot looks left, the Hoot Hoot looks right, and every once in a while when Kid reaches up to pet it again, it squints its eyes again, and it looks like it's squinting at you guys, but it's actually just enjoying it. And it seems to be kind of pretty chill. You kind of bring the Pokeball up to it, it kind of glances, doesn't fly away or anything.
Okay, then don't panic. It's fully your decision. I'm not gonna force you. I'm just gonna give you a little tap, and he's gonna pop the front end of the Pokeball against him or her, just to
Okay.
attempt to catch and see if it's willing or not.
Alright, roll me the animal handling check. If you roll another fucking natural 20, I swear to fucking Arceus. What the?
It's still a
Not
17.
quite, but
I
you know.
didn't mean to. It wasn't supposed to be
No,
an
it's fine.
advantage, but
Yeah.
it was
It's
the same
fine.
roll either way.
Still above a 20.
I don't understand. You guys do have a 6 modifier. I understand, but like, what?
I don't have shit for a modifier. I've got like a 2.
God. Anyway, yes, you click, and you're using a regular Pokeball or the type ball or.
Yeah, the regular Zubat's in the type ball, so
Oh,
it's
that's
already
right,
accounted
that's right.
for.
Yeah, right,
You
right.
abused yours.
Yes. Yeah, you hold up the Pokeball and you very gently, without any sudden movements, click the button, and you see as as Hoot Hoot is enveloped in this red light that it is squinting again. It looks like it is thinking hard and deep. And goes into the Pokeball, and while it's still in Kid's hand, it wiggles once, wiggles twice, but kind of lazily, wiggles 3 times, and then it clicks.
Heck yeah. We're gonna have so many Pokemon for Acacia. This is gonna be great. They're gonna be so happy.
Acacia's also receiving Pokemon from you guys going, how the fuck?
What the fuck?
Alright,
Are
can
they
you roll me...
Idiot savants.
Idiot savants. Can you go ahead and roll me the... Oh, can you roll the new Pokemon? I'll roll the new Pokemon in a second.
Aw. Another
Still a
female.
girl.
It's
Always
still a
good.
girl.
Always female.
Okay, what's a 10 nature again? Hold on, I have this up.
Yeah, you stubborn.
Stubborn. Weirdly enough, doesn't seem that
Definitely
stubborn.
so stubborn.
Kid is an exception.
Right.
Apparently. Give me 1 sec. I'll decide it to you in a moment. Oh my god. Freaking. How? I mean, yeah.
It's just like, yeah, I really think it's the hat. I think you just need to invest in a hat.
I mean, you can't argue with.
What about a
results.
visor? Can you work with a visor?
Ew, a visor? That's even worse.
Yeah, V, what's wrong? Don't you like golf?
Maybe if we found like a snapback, but I don't. My hair's too like spiky. It just goes everywhere if I would try to wear a hat.
Okay, but hear me out here, because I think you might be down with this particular hat. What if you took Blur's hat?
Okay, I'm listening. Do I have to wear it, or can I just like take it from him?
You use
I
it like a
think you
net.
need to. Yeah, I think you need to keep it on your person because the Pokemon can sense when there's no hat versus when there is a hat.
They have a hat sense. Ivory, do you have a hat sense? Just like looks down at her and like stares at her very intently.
She glances at you and she appraises you as if you are in a Devil Wears Prada movie and she's just giving you the once over, and then her ears press back and she just kind of goes, "Meh." Doesn't seem super interested on it. Kid, while you're at it, can you roll me a d4 for the ability? Odds or evens is all I want to know.
Odds.
Odds it is. Okay. Which is...
I found.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I was just gonna.
It's weird that it has
Continue.
insomnia because it was literally just sleeping. Or was it?
Or was it?
Or was it?
Alright, Hoot Hoot.
Lured you into a false sense of security.
Clearly. Yeah, anyways, Hoot Hoot should be on your thing now.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let me just change around the tokens.
Oh, technically, I do have Sheila still like in my backpack as well because I don't think I've sent the shelter
No, we haven't gotten back there yet.
back.
I mean,
That's
V
fine.
was gonna trade you when we got back
Mm-hmm.
to trade for Sheila.
Yeah.
We just have to get back to the Pokemon Center so that we can trade.
Yeah. Well, I found a gloom over in the tall grass over there. But
Neat.
yeah, I don't
found a
know
rock.
if I know I can't take it alone. I kind of want to get a little bit more experience before we go to the gym.
Well, as much fun as that sounds, my Pokemon are kind of almost dead.
Mm.
But I could try. Hold on. I think I have a potion. Just like puts his bag down and starts digging through it.
I mean, I've got a couple potions. I've also got some of the berry jars from berry.
Yeah. Did we still have a revive left that didn't get used? Because, Pyro would definitely be better for this, but I didn't
I
bring
only
her
used
back
one.
up.
I don't know if Frogie didn't get picked up. I don't think anybody else went down
Yeah.
for Kid.
Yeah, y'all said you wanted to try to save one in case somebody else went down while we were out here, so there should still be one.
All right.
There should
Do you
still
want
be
me
one.
to use it, or do we still want to save it?
I mean, if we want to try to do this together, I'd say use it, but I mean, it still might be.
Right, because I can still fight with Ivory. It just won't be, super effective.
Yeah, I've got nothing that's
But
gonna be
she still
super
does.
useful in this.
She still hits pretty hard.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 3 of us. I don't think we necessarily need
Sure.
full
Yeah.
tilt.
All right. Let me dig through, find one of my potions. It's 2d4 plus 2.
Mm-hmm.
2d. Go 8 back for Ivory. Alright, she's at like a third or 2/3 health ish.
And then the revives with the same amount with 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it. I won't use it yet.
Okay.
Watch us
I don't know
get
if you want me to-
bodied by the balloon. We
Yeah,
just get
I mean-
probably.
nat 20.
It's a possibility, but that's part of the game. Right. Well, let's see. I'm gonna creep around to this side and then into the bushes. V, do you want to circle around the trees the other side? Because it was in
Sure.
kind of motions to the patch of tall grass over there. So he'll try to sneak up to here before we jump into there.
Okay.
Also, before we do this, did I figure out what the rock is or no? I can figure out later if I didn't.
You can also figure out later. Go ahead and roll me just a cursory investigation. Are you looking online to see? What it
Yeah,
is?
he was sitting on the ground on his phone looking it up until the until Kid
Came back
magic the
Hoot
hoot hoot.
Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll me an investigation. To
Investigation.
see if you
Okay.
Pokemon Whisperer.
Yeah, unfortunately, your search query of found weird rock does weird things.
Shiny greenish rock.
Yeah, it brings up a lot of things.
Question mark.
But yeah, it's questionable.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll look it up later then. I'll just put it in my bag.
Okay.
Throw the bits in my
We can do
bag.
this. I believe in
Then
us. We're gonna-
run around
I'm
this side
sorry.
stealthily.
Okay.
Wrecked.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, me too, probably.
While you guys were out watching watching kids Steve Irwin a hoot hoot,
Yep.
the gloom seems to have blended back into its environment. So the situation is such: you are 3 teenagers in the tall grass doing your best imitation of the 007 theme song. However, I need you guys to roll me perception checks to see if you can actually find the gloom.
– 21.
15.
20.
It's not bad.
Follow the smell.
I mean,
Right.
yeah, actually, that's not a bad way of putting it. Milo, you have smelled it recently, and you're like, okay, I kind of know what I'm going for. And using your ranger senses, you're like, okay, if the wind is blowing this way, and I can still smell it, that means it may have gone a little further, in this direction. And you begin to creep around, and I would say you have to be about, sorry, I'm going to move you for a second.
Yeah, go for it.
You are about here-ish in the tall grass when you finally, and the other two, you guys can move yourselves accordingly. You're about here when you finally see a familiar set of mushroom-like appendages, like flowers essentially, moving about. It has slunk back down, and I guess if you're stealthing, roll me a stealth check to see if it notices you back.
Natural 20.
I don't think it can beat that, but I will certainly try.
It's fine. V was about to ruin it anyways.
Oh, okay.
Sneaks up and it's just sort of like he just puts his hands up and kind of motions towards it and kind of points, gives a thumbs up, and he's got Piper on his arm and he's giving her, the orders to fly over there and tackle it while it's still unawares when V does whatever.
Yeah, you guys also both roll me stealth checks, or I guess V, if you're not stealthing, tell me what you're doing.
He has a rock. He's just gonna throw it at the gloom.
Oh,
Nope,
good.
What? Oh no!
Don't worry, I got you. I'll distract it. You hit it with the rock. Let's go.
Nice.
I mean,
Give
to
it.
be fair, kid, you are like a Pokemon Christmas tree. You are sneaking through the tall grass, and the entire time there's a hoot hoot on your fucking head, and it is just looking. As you step on a branch, which makes a loud cracking sound, you see the gloom freeze and turn around as V picks up a rock. Roll me an attack roll, please.
Attack.
This is just
What
a
am I
strength. It's a
rolling?
strength.
What?
Okay,
Guys,
strength.
what
got
is?
it.
Did you not?
Yep.
2.
Oh my god!
Milo, you watch V pick up a rock and go, yeah!
Ew.
It flies like,
Like
halfway.
2 inches into
Yeah, it makes it
2
like
feet into
halfway.
the dirt in front of him.
The gloom turns around
Got it.
and immediately makes like a weird sound, and it will immediately activate an attack. But while we're here, I suppose we should probably roll initiative because you did not manage to sneak up on it.
Well, let's just give it very much of what the fuck, guys.
Alright, can we get it? Aww. Going for the triple 10.
It did have a 2, a 3, and a 4 though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh shoot, sorry, I didn't actually get you guys on here. Hold on. Oh, okay, you got it. You got it!
Heck
Look
yeah!
at the little pickles,
Um,
they're so cute.
That's so great.
Yes.
And V is slightly faster than Milo, I think.
Yeah, you should be first.
Okay.
Oh no, the gloom's first.
Well, besides the gloom, it's fine.
The
With a
gloom
21.
is not fucking taking shit.
No, apparently not. You threw a rock at
You're
it.
in trouble. I just wanted to get its attention. Oh my god!
Why? You just
Alright, Gloom will immediately activate Growth.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
It's a grower, not a shower.
It's a grower. But it will show you how things are done. And immediately gets larger. And
Oh,
now
good.
it gets a d4 to any attack roll or saving throw, so I
That's-
have to keep track of that so
That's cool.
I don't forget. Alright, but that is its turn for the time being, and next up is, oh, I'm sorry, you said V's, technically.
Yeah, V should be first.
Yes.
V, go ahead.
Uh-oh. Right. Alright, Ivory, run in there. Bonus action, helping hand, on Piper. I don't know how far I can go because we don't have a grid.
Oh yeah, sorry,
But-
one of these little, like, things is basically 5 feet. One of these
Okay.
tiles.
I can pretty much get up there.
Mhm. Okay.
It seems like a bad idea, but I don't have any other, like, non-melee attacks, so it's...
Okay.
But I'm gonna use Helping Hand on Milo's Pokemon.
Okay.
Where is this? And then I'm going to use Covet for action.
Okay. 16
16.
will hit, yes.
Okay. 4 damage.
4 damage, okay.
And if it has a held item, I can steal it, but I doubt it.
It does not have a held item.
Okay.
Does it? Hold on. Nah.
One day we'll get you a held item off of something.
Right?
Got
Maybe
a
someday.
jar of berries. Jam.
Alright, very good. In which case, it is Milo's turn.
Alright, just go on in there, tackle it, and then get ready to come back, because that's all you got. So Piper will fly over and... Let's see, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, just get to right there. Can't really get within flanking. It's 8 plus... It's a 12?
Let's see. 12 will not hit, no.
No, okay. Then
Yeah.
she does not hit. Then that is going to be it. Milo will just kind of back up a little bit more to get away from the poisonous gloom and
Okay.
grimace, but that's all I've got for right now.
That's a good call. We don't.
Yeah.
None of us want to get poisoned. I don't think.
Alright.
No,
YOLO.
no, it doesn't feel good. I don't want to hike 5 hours with gloom poison in my system. That sounds terrible.
Kid, what are you doing?
Sounds great.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have Zubat run in. Mainly because I don't think I can get into melee range, and she actually does have a ranged attack.
Okay.
She'll get right there, and I'm gonna have her use Astonish.
Okay. She makes a loud sound. 22 will definitely hit, though.
Woo. Damn. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
And the target
It's a good
flinches.
Astonish.
Okay, flinch condition. Nice. 9 ghost. Okay.
Oh, that is a flinch too. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Flinch condition. So flinch
15 or
condition in
above,
this
which is
one,
fine.
yeah, it doesn't actually impose like a lost turn, but it does give the target disadvantage.
Which is good because it is an evolved Pokemon, and
Mm-hmm.
we don't need our precious little babies bodied immediately.
Yep.
Would be unfortunate.
Don't worry, I'm still gonna do my best.
No.
Let me just double check.
Don't say that.
Hey, you guys went for a fucking gloom, okay?
Yeah, no.
Hey, if you win,
That's why we're tag teaming
EXP
it.
galore, you know.
Yeah, that's
Right.
high risk, high reward. Here we go.
All right. The
Also,
gloom.
I don't know what the answer is, but when a Pokemon gets knocked out and you bring it back with a revive, does it keep the PP like?
Yes, it does. It does not reset the
Okay.
PP.
Cool. Got it.
Okay. All right. In which case, the gloom looks pretty angry. I just gotta
Ow.
measure something.
Don't.
Oh,
Hey,
Milo,
hey.
you're playing a dangerous game.
Hey, I was trying to get 30 feet away. I didn't measure it. That was my fault.
The gloom looking pretty angry. And now it will... Oh wait, hold on a second, guys. It's still... Sorry, give me 1 second.
You
Oh,
definitely
that's-
hate hearing the DM say you're playing a dangerous game.
Oh,
I
feel it.
mean, I'm pretty sure V is closer to the gloom than Milo is, so there's that.
It will, for now, it will simply use Absorb on Eevee. However, it's rolling with disadvantage. However, it does roll a d4 to add to its attack, so let's see what happens. Oh no, that's a fucking natural 1. Oh, it would have been a 20. I don't think there's anything I can do with the d4 anyway. Alright. Unfortunately, yeah, no.
Hell yeah.
That Astonish
Yay,
was
flinch.
pulling. Yeah, the flinch definitely saved it.
Definitely.
Definitely helps.
Hell yeah.
So unfortunately, it cannot do anything on this turn. Alright, V, what are you doing?
Same thing. Hit it again. No.
No,
Not so much
unfortunately,
this time.
Comet misses this time around.
Um. Can I get? Is there any room to go kind of like this way behind it to try to flank, or is it just backed up against the trees?
No, it's kind of backed up against the trees. You guys
Okay.
cornered it, so.
Alright, then I will stay there.
Alright. Milo, what's up?
Okay. I mean, I guess it's going okay so far, so guess I'll
Don't say
just
that.
try to tackle it again.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know whether I should. Yeah. Oh, it's a 9.
Yeah,
We're doing
unfortunately
great.
it does not hit.
Not.
The gloom is actually, it doesn't look like it should be able to dodge this easily, but it's getting out of the way, right and left.
Agile. It's a nimble gloom. I'm also gonna step
Yeah,
another
yeah.
10 feet away.
Oh, come on, where are you going? Come
Actually, I
here.
need to stay within. I need to stay 30 feet away from Piper so that I can recall her if needs. But
I thought it was like
Yeah.
60 feet that we
It's like
is it
have to
60?
be.
Okay, I think it's 60. Okay. All right.
Yeah, so you're
But
good.
that'll be it. Miss tackle, and he's like he's
Oh,
got
you
Chester's
did.
Pokeball in his hand. He's ready to switch it out, but he just doesn't know how long Piper can hold out. She's very very small.
Okay. Kid, it's your turn.
Solo
That-
tank
that
this
kind of-
gloom.
That kind of worked. Zubat, try another Astonish. See if we can help the gang out.
Right? Keep it from
Oh,
murdering them.
another
What is
one.
happening?
Hell yeah. Another
Hey,
flinch.
you stop that.
Hey.
It's not rolling the
No.
same as the others.
Ah, yes.
Damn.
You flinch.
7 and another flinch.
Lunch again? Yeah, I'm gonna be rolling with disadvantage again.
Mhm.
Alright, anything else for
We don't
Zubat? It's
help
not
you can
moving,
get.
it's still hovering at the same place.
Yeah, it should be good up there. It can dart into melee from here if things go sideways, but it's also not within melee of the gloom. So, I believe in you, Zubat. Keep it up. You're doing good, girl.
Alright.
You got this.
Definitely putting in work.
Alright, it's still at
Yeah.
disadvantage. God, this is stupid. But it's gonna try it anyways. I need you guys to make me. But then it would be. No, it's gonna try to get some health back. Yeah, it's gonna try to get some health back. From. Let's see. It needs to do a melee attack for that. Okay. It tilts its head forward, and you see something beginning to bubble. I'm going to need both Piper and Zubat to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
16.
Nice. And I'm waiting for Zubat,
Piper.
please. Zubat 2.
Okay, it's because you just said Piper and whatchamacallit. Is it just a dex? Is there a dex save button we can push?
If you don't have a dex save, program, then yeah, it's just a dexterity check. Okay. Alright. Give me 1 sec.
Luckily, it's resistant to poison. So
That is 3. God, I rolled like shit! Oh my god! 1. Lowest damage. 3 points of poison damage.
so does it round up or down?
It rounds
Or is it
down, so you took 1 point of poison damage.
Oh,
Wow.
You're
This
too dangerous.
bloom is having a terrible ass time. I'm not kidding. Like, it rolled a 1. It rolled a 1.
Hell
It's- God, that's terrible. Alright, I guess. V?
yeah. Keep it at it. Does it look kinda hurt? not really hurt.
It doesn't look like it's having too much trouble.
Not that
It's more
bad.
annoyed
Okay.
than anything.
More annoyed. That
20
sounds
this
right.
time.
20 does it?
Ooh.
Yes.
For
Wow.
9 total damage. Much
I think
better.
it's 10. Because it's
10. 10 normal damage.
stab, yeah. I was
normal
gonna
damage.
say.
Yes. I can't do math.
Yeah. Okay, I guess. Milo?
I'm just as shocked as you are. That's a natural one.
Oh, Milo.
Poor Piper. Yeah, no, that's because it's her action to try that. She's just trying to be useful. She's trying to.
Yeah, she's just trying to
Just want her to hit level 2.
or tackle. Yeah.
Right.
All right, let's see if we can keep the magic going.
Okay, kid. You need to roll something less than a 17
22 again.
for once in your life.
No.
Imagine
All right,
if it's
let's
another
try.
22.
Let's try not to do it, Zubat. Let's just actually hit it still.
20.
That's
That's
still
That's
Still
still
fucking
still-
15! Oh my god! Oh, I hate this!
for the flinch.
God, I hate this so much. Okay, now the gloom is beginning to look like it's kind of getting tired of this shit.
Believe it. I believe it.
It's going to do the same thing again. Nah, no, it's not. Okay, it's gonna take the disadvantage. It still has growth, so hopefully it's gonna. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll do it at a disadvantage. Okay, hold on, I gotta roll my d4. I think that still hits. What is Piper's HP?
AC?
Or, not AC, yes, sorry, not HP. AC.
13?
13? Okay. Yes, that will hit even without the thing.
Oh.
So it suddenly latches onto Piper's leg, and you see a weird greenish energy beginning to sap out of Piper. It is 6 grass damage.
Okay, I am resistant to grass, so I take half damage from that, so it's 3.
Alright. Cool, so I get back
Or
even
she
less.
is. Yep, you get 1 back.
Terrible, yes.
It's not very effective.
God. I mean, I kind of knew, but the gloom is just trying to get whatever's bothering it at the moment. Should have probably gone for Ivory. But that's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
V, what you doing?
Continue to punch. 21 for 11 total
Y'all.
damage.
Why? That's fine. I'll just get you back in Strahd.
I mean,
Oh.
yeah, that sounds right.
Womp womp.
Do we just, like, do this taking very little damage?
It's terrible. I don't understand what's happening. This shouldn't be... Okay, never mind. Anyways, Milo, what's up? This gloom's beginning to look like it's kind of struggling and planning to maybe...
You seem to be doing okay there, Piper, so just keep at it. Just keep practicing. That's still an 11. That's not gonna work. But it's okay. You're still... You're getting better every time. Most of the time. Just... Thumbs up. That's my turn.
Alright, kid.
Alright, well, it's looking kind of hurt. Zubat, get in there. He's gonna have her fly in and try to hit it with a bite this time.
Alright.
Still has the potential to flinch, but
Okay.
a little less likely than Astonish.
Alright. 13 does not hit, unfortunately.
It's finally free.
Oh no. That's not good for us.
It is going to go ahead and do an absorb on your Eevee.
Nuh-uh.
The only thing that's not resistant to it.
I'm gonna use baby doll eyes. To still give you disadvantage again.
God damn it! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you so much! Hold on!
Pokemon.
Okay, wait.
Pokemon.
Let's see. Does a 13 hit?
Oh, I think that meets. Yeah, it meets.
Yes!
Damn.
Thanks, bro, D4!
That's solid.
That's 8 points of grass damage.
8 grass damage. That's fine.
Here we go.
Okay. And this gloom is actually going to try to run. It's looking cornered, and it doesn't look like it likes it, so it begins to, I guess, duck out. Everybody gets an attack of opportunity because you guys cornered it. So roll your attacks of opportunity.
What?
Nope.
You tried to do that.
Oh,
Everyone fucked it up.
unfortunate.
Yes. It runs out into the sunlight, and for a second you see it. Now, it's a little bit bigger as well, but as soon as the sunlight hits its leaves, it seems to almost pick up the pace and just fucking books it. Between
Now,
the
can it do more than 80 feet? Because otherwise, Zubat's still able to see it.
It cannot, no, it
We
cannot
can
do more
take
than 80 feet. It is actually pretty slow. So the only, hold on a second, I'm gonna measure to see how far it actually can get.
And it can't dash because it did do an attack, so.
Yes. Hold on a second, I'm gonna try to measure to see if it can go, so.
Because kids definitely with Milo. We just started the fight, and it would be a great experience. We need to give chase.
Yeah. I think it's probably gonna get about here if it can. Okay. Yes. So, actually, yes. It goes into the brush, and it is going into the thick of the forest. V, what is Evie doing?
If I, as me, run after it, can I see it?
Roll me a perception check, and maybe.
Don't let it get away.
19.
19. You do see it bobbing between the trees. It is approximately, let's see, hold on. I want to make it fair without, like, completely. It is, like, bobbing between two trees somewhere around this direction.
Okay. Can I be a terrible person and try to catch it?
You can certainly try.
He just kind of like runs off and just like, it's over here! And then I chuck a Pokeball at it because I don't want it to run away.
Okay. Roll an animal handling.
Animal.
The Pokeball, you throw it, and you see the Pokeball break against the tree.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, nope.
Do I...
I think that's kind of
the
your
Pokemon-
action.
Yeah, but do the Pokemon and the trainers split movement, or is it separate? I can't remember.
No, they both have
You
movement.
both have your own. Yeah.
Okay, then pointing out like where it is, I'll have Ivory run after it as well,
Okay.
just to try to like get into range so that maybe they can. If it continues to try to run, I could try to get a.
Okay. I would say for
attack of
Ivory, yeah,
opportunity.
it cannot get within range because the Gloom has moved 40 feet, and Ivory, I think, has 30 feet movement?
30.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it's still 10 feet away, so it's probably closer to, like, here-ish. Or, yeah.
Okay.
Pretend it's on top of the tree! It's not, but...
Okay.
Yes. Alright, Milo, what are you doing?
Okay, so Milo has 35 feet of movement.
Yeah,
So
I know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can get one past Pidgey, and then essentially Ivory's like 15 feet away from him, right? That's roughly where that is. Like right there would be another 15 feet. Okay, so what he'll do is he'll recall Piper while he's running, and then he's going to deploy Chespin.
Okay.
Now, when they come out, I know it's his action, but since Piper used no movement, Chespin should still have movement, right?
I'll allow it, yeah.
So he's gonna come out and be like, "All right, Chespin, get right up on top of it and get ready to vine whip it if it tries to run away again." And that's gonna be his turn.
Okay. Does Chester... Well... Yeah, because Chester would be popped out with an action, and then...
I don't have any action for him to attack with, so he can't
Right.
like hold a reaction, but he can hold an attack of opportunity if it tries to, run away without
I'm just
disengaging.
thinking about, like, time-wise. I know you both can run at the same rate, but for you to run for the full 6 seconds, and then release and have the Pokemon run after you... Because I'm thinking about it in terms of, like, seconds dealt, right?
Mhm.
So if you're running... If you and the Pokemon were running at the same time, I would allow you both to use the same movement. But you're trying to get, like, 2 sets of movements. I feel like that would still take 18 seconds. Just because you recalled it, like, you recalled and then called them out.
He get at least like within 15 feet of, because Vine Whip has a 15-foot reach.
If you... Because, to get over here, you ran your full movement, right?
Yeah, that was his full movement. So if he recalled, and then if he just deployed Chester here, that's 15 feet away, right?
Okay, yeah. If you
Yeah,
deploy Chester to 15
Because that's
feet away,
his
I would-
max deploy, so he just won't move after he comes out.
Okay. That would be...
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair. Okay. Kid, what are you doing?
Okay, well, I mean, everybody else is looking forward, so kid's gonna go get right here, and then he's gonna have Zubat use her action to dash and fly right up on this.
Okay. Excellent.
Make sure if it moves, it can't move very far because it has to do it carefully, or if it does it uncarefully, we all get a swing at it again. I'm good with either option.
Cool. Alright, it bends its head down, and it is going to acid spray you again. So, I am going to need you guys to...
Oh damn, we all kind of clustered up for this one, huh?
You did.
Yep.
Zubat,
Yes.
Ivory, Chester, and probably Milo. Probably even Kid, really. I need you all to roll me a dex saving throw, please.
Yes. Okay, well, Milo rolled a 7.
Nice.
Chester also rolled a 7.
Ivory.
Kid
also-
could have backflipped.
Yeah, the kid backs up and is like, whoop! Zubat just flies out of the way. Everybody who failed,
Rolled a
you are
fucking 9
going-
with a +7.
Yeah, that's terrible. You
Yikes.
all take... Oh god, that's still a terrible roll from me. You all still take 5 poison damage immediately as the spray of acid just rushes over you.
Ow.
And
Wish it
then
wouldn't have done that.
it will continue to book it, so Zubat can get an attack of opportunity.
It also leaves 15-foot range, so it should get one from Chester too.
Well, has it
'Cause he's got a-
activated the attack? Oh, I guess that's true. It's like a polearm,
That's his-
essentially.
Yeah, it's his attack range.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh, that's a 19, so it's gonna flinch again.
Damn it.
Oh wait,
well,
no,
it's also
it's not.
No,
It's not,
no,
it's not a
yeah.
natural. It's not a natural. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, never mind. God. Alright.
Yes! Yes! Give me your experience points!
Yeah,
We
this
just did
thing-
21 as it was trying to run.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It turns around and begins to book it, and both Chester, who is just still hurt from the acid, begins
Yeah, he
to...
took that. That was brutal because
Yeah.
he's weak to
Weak to
poison,
poison, yeah.
so that was 10 points of damage
Yeah.
on him.
Yep. Zubat sinks her teeth into one of the leaves, tears it clean off. The Vine Whip from Chester immediately extends forward, and even though it's technically resistant to grass damage,
Yes!
it's still, yeah. Even
Yeah,
with
that was why I was like, I didn't want to have to use Chester against
Yeah.
it, but literally the only move Piper knew was tackle.
It immediately falls down, and you see it just get bodied into the grass and just disappear from sight.
Heck yeah. Ow. Ow. That. Oh. Not feeling good again. But good job, buddy. And he's gonna run over and kind of like jump up and give Chester a high five.
Alright.
Well, Chester will jump up.
Chester will jump up, yeah. Well, guys, you used 4 Pokemon to beat an SR5 single Pokemon. If anything is XP farming, it's this, because guess how much XP each of you gets, each of your Pokemon that just participated.
1,000,000.
I want to say, but I know it's gonna like. Oh yes, that's what I was hoping for.
They leveled up again. Zubat's now level 3, baby.
Ding, ding, da da da, na 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 na. Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna start with Piper.
Yep.
Cause let's see, that gets. I need some music. Hold on. Yes, I was so hoping it wasn't gonna get away, cause like. That's the number that I was like, if this is level 5 and it's SR, then that should be that. Ooh, that's.
Yeah. God. I was rolling shite as well. That Astonish pulled a lot for you guys. That Astonish was fucking clutch.
55 to get to there. And then
I'm struggling with math.
And then it's 800 to get to level 3, right?
Yep.
So then I would have another 145 into whatever is level 4.
Incredible. Ivory gains 1,000, so it should be at... technically, it should still be at 5... Wait. No. Hold on.
I can't do math.
God, hold on. Yes, no, I get you, I get you. I got you.
Rolling 2d6 for Piper. Hey.
Hell yeah. Zubat's 280 out of 2,000 for level 4 now. She's growing up so fast.
Yeah, Ivory is currently 745 out of 2,000 for level 4. Oh god.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna change it in your
Chester.
thing.
Oh, poor Lou. Poor Lou got so left behind.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But I think with this, now for level 3 Pokemon, those of you who still haven't done it yet, just want to make sure that we're all aware, level 3 Pokemon get a stab increase, so if you have not added any stab damage to your attacks, make sure you do that. Now, Ivory already has it, so I'm actually going to...
I think Ivory gets +2, right?
Now she does, yes.
Stab damage? Hell yeah.
Because, she already started with a +1.
Are we re-rolling ones on hit die? Or
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, we are?
Yeah, we are, because I've been re-rolling it for NPCs, because somebody said that in the first game, and I was like, yeah, alright. God damn it!
Nothing feels better than that.
And then we just do, it's a D6 plus con for health?
Yes, for health.
D6.
Wait,
Nope, not a D5. D6. Roll again. Into a 3. Okay, so 3.
Wait a minute. Where's my Viridian Forest? There we go. God, you guys.
Then
395.
At least it was between 4 Pokemon instead of 3.
Yeah,
Right.
I was trying not to be greedy. I didn't mean... I really did it just to be able to get that attack off, because Piper couldn't catch up to it.
That's fair.
It wasn't
No,
intentional.
it was good. I mean, Chester's earned that. He got a fucking natural 20 on that.
That was a good hit.
Yeah. He got thrown in the middle of battle. He had no idea what the fuck was going on, but he went for it.
And then he got hit immediately with acid, like right to the face.
Right. Yep.
He was at 14.
Do they get anything else besides a health boost?
At that, I don't. Let's see, where are all those tables? I don't think so.
No, not as
Okay.
such.
But I think that means we can level up now too, right?
Yes.
We
Or
should.
not until-
Yes.
Later? Or
I guess we can wait until a long rest for you guys to level up.
Back to the boat.
okay.
Back to the
Yeah.
boat, yeah, that if you would like to do that, because it might be easier to figure all of that out. Although at level... Wait, you guys are level 3, so it would be just a control upgrade, essentially. But you
And
would
some
have-
health, I
Yeah, and
think?
some health, yes. Okay. So wait, Zubat is currently level 3, right?
Yeah, I already put it in there.
Okay, I'm gonna, on her character sheet itself, I'm just gonna update it really quick, because she's technically supposed to be... Yeah, she's supposed to be 300 out of 2,000, right?
No, it's 280. But I put it there. The only thing I can't do, I don't think, is the stab because she doesn't have any stab moves yet. She doesn't get poison or flying move at this level.
Yeah, okay.
But I plugged the HP she got, and I just put level 3 where you had the languages, how you had
Okay.
it level 2, and
Yes,
put the
that's fine.
XP down there too. So
Yeah, yeah. I was just updating the little thingy on her bio and info page, the little white thing that it's got.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh, okay, I
yeah,
got you.
That's all I wanted to update, because it's easiest for me to glance there. So I just wanted to keep that up to date.
We got it, guys. We did it. We
Chester, wait,
refuse to let it
Yeah.
go.
Chester is also level 3 now, right?
I just updated his. He should have 605 into level 3 with 2,000.
Ah! Hold on! God damn it! No. Wait, 1/2 H, 1/2 SR. God
To
damn it.
look up
One.
Pidgey and get.
So much maintenance. Cade, I hope you're ready for
Oh, I am.
much maintenance.
I am. I'm not.
At least we're being honest about it. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I like playing. It's a lot of fun. But
Okay.
all right. Well, I
What's
mean,
a control update or upgrade?
It's
Does that mean-
so for example, right now you have like an you can only control Pokemon up to SR2. And for example, the Apom that Milo caught was SR3. I
Right.
believe. Yes. So that's why it wouldn't have listened. But now that you can
Okay.
control up to SR5, for example, what's her name?
Nice.
Amanda, Amy.
I
What
can't
Her
remember.
name is
Ooh, what?
The
Apom's
Apom.
name.
Pam.
Oh,
It was
Pam.
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 Pam the Apom.
Yes, Pam would technically listen to you now that you have a control. But we
Okay.
can do the HP rolling a little bit later. For now, you're in the middle of a forest. You took down Gloom.
I just didn't know what that
Hey,
was.
I have Sand Attack
Okay.
and Gust.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
You guys are in the forest. Milo just took some acid to the face. So, you know.
Okay. Well,
It's
I mean, I don't like it. I kind of feel a little queasy, but I mean, if anyone's gonna endure a rough hike back, I think I could handle it. That was definitely what we needed, though, because Pokemon definitely look a lot stronger now.
Yeah.
The entire time, Hoot Hoot has been on Kid's head, just watching. Not moving, not reacting, just observing.
She's been enjoying the show.
Yep.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, I found some berries. I don't know if they'll help with the poisoning. Just holds up one of the frost berries.
I don't know. Do I know if raspberries help with poisoning?
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
Uh,
Or I guess nature. Nature, sorry. It's not a
Nature?
Pokemon, it's a berry.
yeah. Oh no, I don't. Oh no, I do have proficiency in that. It's still a 4. 11 plus 4.
11. Well, You don't think it cures poison, but you don't remember what raspberries do off the top of your head. You'll have to research it a little later.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Perhaps if I'm rock.
I don't think it got in my mouth or anything. It just sort of smelled really bad, and I feel a little bit sick. So I kind of just want to like go lay down, but I don't want to do that right here. So
That's good, because I don't want to lay down here either. Can we go back?
yeah, I mean, if you're done looking around and ready to head back to the boat,
Okay.
I'm satisfied. That was. I don't think Chester or Piper could handle much more training
No.
today.
Ivory's
That-
kind of running on empty, and
Yeah, speaking of
Tyra's
Ivory,
dead.
Ivory literally, like, hobbles over to your feet, V, and
No.
she just, like, flops over and is like, carry me.
No. Just like leans down and just starts like baby talk cooing to her and like picks her up.
She is acting very dramatically. You think that she's probably fine, but, like, she's milking it for
She's
all it's
probably
worth.
Yeah. That's fair. He will carry her though.
All right, well then let's head back to town and meet up with D. Make sure the boat's ready to go. Drop our boys off at the Pokemon Center to be healed, and then we can hit the waves by tonight and get to Cinnabar Island and head for our first gym.
Okay. As you guys begin to file out of the forest, you're you're kind of wading through the trees. You had to chase the Skloom into the thick of it, essentially.
Mhm.
So you're trying not to trip over roots. I need everybody to roll me a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Okay.
dirty 20.
Let's see. Also 20.
Okay. Well then, kid.
Okay.
As you turn around, feeling Hoot Hoot kind of shifting a little bit on top of your head, and Zubat flutters over to you, your eyes scan the familiar trek before you that you've just undertaken, together with your Pokemon. Something strange happens. It's a weird feeling that suddenly takes root in your chest. It's the same feeling you get when you're in the wild and some animal instinct buried deep in your brain senses a predator. But it's also the same instinct that senses a truck coming up behind you right before the pressure of the air it's displacing hits you sidelong. Almost
Oh,
enough to knock you off your feet. And without even thinking about what you're doing, you flinch to avoid a rushing mass of something you can't even see. That nobody else can see because you see your friends and they're not reacting. In fact, they seem to be slowing down almost to a stop. And as your friends do so and you're kind of experiencing all this, your vision doubles for a moment. Before you is the forest that you were in, your friends just up ahead. And also before you is a vision of something incomprehensible. There's dark vegetation swaying. It's almost as if it's underwater. A seafloor. A cold, deep, dark ocean. It's blue, but you see no light. And it all feels oddly desaturated. It's like a photograph that's burned into your retinas for just a split second. And you think you might be seeing two places at once. You do see something else moving as well, just a puff of sediment, as a creature of some sort lands on the seafloor. It's for but a moment that your brain catches the bare-bone details, and then before you can even parse any of this information, the sensation is gone. You're back where you were just a moment ago. The Wingull cries echo up from above. The rustle of trees mixes with the rushing of the shore somewhere far away. Everything is back to normal.